Penny Kelly is someone I watch on a regular basis. She likes to do these little look-sees into the future, kind of making predictions for what's going to happen next. And when she does them, she prefaces them like this.
Keep in mind that reality is not fixed. It's very dynamic, and it changes according to what we are doing with our consciousness. Nothing becomes real until we make it real, until we make a choice, take some action, put something together, or take something apart. Those decisive actions are what determine the path and the outcome.
For me, this is a great reminder that despite all the chaos in the world, there's still infinite possibility. Yet you get all kinds of wild news and things happening. Like, for example, let's say demonic portals above the White House.
So Stone said if one zooms in on whatever is floating above the Biden White House, it can be swirling. You can be seen swirling like a cauldron.
And when this happens, who are you going to call?
I have to hold it myself.
Of course, I'm not sure that Ghostbusters are necessarily going to help us within a nuclear war.
We have Russia openly saying that it would partake in a preemptive nuclear strike should the need arise. This is a new all-time high of nuclear rhetoric and saber rattling, if you wanted to know. We also have a complete breakdown of trust and communication between NATO and Russia.
Or let's say the whole world with a pole shift.
We've seen it hit turtles, we've seen it hit whales, we've seen it hit other mammalian species. I wouldn't be surprised if the magnetic pole shift is related to the outbreaks of lots of species walking in circles. Something to remember, there is actually some kind of a brain disease. I don't know if it's a fungus or an amoeba or something like that that will cause animals to do this. But when you see, like just happened a couple weeks ago, where there's several different species in different parts of the world, all making that, just walking in a circle, those outbreaks like that are much more likely to be a weird navigational electromagnetic.
Any way you look at it, for 2022 and going into 2023, there's always infinite possibility.
By doing this properly with a coherent brain and a coherent heart, you got a Wi-Fi signal. And if you're creating from the field instead of from matter, you no longer have to go anywhere to get what you want. If you are connected to that invisible field of energy called the unified field, the quantum field, which connects everything physical and material, and you're aware of it and you're connected to it, you're connected to source. Why would you, if you were source, why would you go get anything? You draw it to you.
And remember, one of the tricks of the current matrix is weaponizing the calendar against you. This calendar isn't the calendar of time. It's made up, and there are other calendars out there, and there are other time processes. If you look at light and the natural cycles of the earth, you can see that. You can see where people age differently. You can see where time isn't as straightforward as you might think. But that's for another video. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give a like. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.